At one point, you visited Donald Trump at Mar-A-Lago.
Several times.
Several times.
At least 8 times.
8 times.
At least. All access.
What is it about Donald Trump that you know that most people don't realize?
I really never get into politics because it's kind of like a personal thing for everybody in politics. You know, what's right for you and your family and where you are today. I can say this. There's always an underdog. And there's always somebody that is doubting what people can do for everybody. And they get overshadowed by the controversy. I can say this, if you're an American, Americans are gonna be good. No matter what race you are. It overshadows it. So everybody wins at the end of the day. How we got here to this point, it's like a boxing fight, man. People are gonna say what they're gonna say. They're gonna do what they're gonna do to promote the fight, to promote the plan. Once it's done, if you look at what's happened in America when Trump was in, I mean, it goes without saying. Just do the facts.
Well, look, my stock portfolio went crazy after he was elected, especially my Tesla stock. My God.
And
like,
so
I'm looking at the profit, I mean, on paper, and I'm like, this can't be real. This can't be, like, I'm refreshing, like, maybe there's a glitch right here. No, this is real.
It's massive, and I think it's good for Americans. Even if people don't understand it right now, they will in the next year and a half when things start to get better.
Now, you introduced Kodak Black to Donald Trump.
Single-handedly. I'll send you some of the video of it. It's pretty loud.
Now, at one point, Kodak called you out over claims that you embarrassed him or embarrassed yourself, or I didn't quite understand it.
I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about, though. And you responded.
What did I say?
Well, you responded, said that the two of you could fight if you wanted to actually settle it, which I assume never happened.
I mean, I handled it very irresponsibly. It wasn't the right way to handle that. I was talking about stress and concerns about a video that he had up that really didn't have nothing to do with me. It was totally none of my business, and I spoke on it. He responded with some crazy shit, and I responded, just as anybody would. But at the end of the day, certain things people do online, you gotta let them do and trust their process. And I didn't do that at the time.
Well, yeah, this was after Trump had pardoned Kodak Black.
Absolutely.
So this was a big deal. This is the first time they met since the pardon.
Yeah, that's why I said he should come over, because we were there.
Right.
And I was there a lot of times. And shout out to Pastor Scott and shout out to Kareem and all my team that got me close to Trump. It just was like, yo, Kodak, pull up.
Okay. And what happened after he pulled up?
They said, what's up? They locked in.
So what was the issue exactly?
The issue had something to do with a video that he did a long time after that.
Oh.
Had nothing to do with that.
Okay, got it.
This was straight up. And I also hit Wayne that night and said, Wayne, pull up.
He didn't
because
pull up?
I had the authority to call people and tell them to pull up. With Kodak pulled up with 8 people. None of them did background checks. That was all on the strength of Pastor Scott, Kareem, and the connections I had with Trump and me. And it was a good night. And again, later on, we got into it. I'm an old man. Why am I beefing with Kodak? If he got mad at me, I should have just, just called him and worked it out.
Yeah.
And I didn't. The old Ray J came back again. I dye my hair sometimes, so there's no grace. So I forget who I am. I forget that I'm like 15 years older than people.
Yeah.
And so I relapsed. But shout out to Kodak and shout out to everything he's doing. I mean, I was talking about him getting high. I probably get higher than Kodak. So who am I to say, like, we care for you and whack, please look out for the homie. All of these things I was saying because I was concerned. I should be concerned about me before him. So, yeah, Kodak is all love, bro.